Thank you, Mr. Patenga, for that question. Bishop Archbishop Rokas Tatamai, the esteemed members of our panel, and to you, teachers, colleagues, educators, in this journey that we walk in, making a difference through Catholic education in the lives of many, many people. I teach in an all-boys school. I struggled with this question more so because the question had the word female principal in it. And from my perspective, a leader is never gender-based. A leader is a person that teaches. And a leader is a person that stands in the classroom, and it just doesn't start from the principal level. It starts from the very basic, from managing our classrooms and standing in our classrooms and working with those young people that we find sitting in front of them. 50, 40, 60 for some of you. For some of you, I admire you. 70 to 80 that look back at you, who trust you, who believe that you can make a miracle in their lives. You can touch their hearts, you can transform them, and you can give them something long-lasting that they will take away with them. And this is what I believe Catholic education does well, and does for what the society needs. So, in a boys' school, DLSS is about one of the last surviving system boys' school in the country. We've had girls' schools created in the last 2 years, one at New Ireland, one in Chibru, and they are Catholic girls' schools. So I asked myself, why is it that we are losing more boys' school and they're becoming more quiet, and there's no chances of creating any more boys' school? Is it harder to run a boys' school? Is it harder to manage it? Or simply because maybe we see the perception of, running boys' schools a little bit different. We have a stereotype perception of what a boys' school should be, who should lead in a boys' school, who would make the biggest difference in a boys' school. But what our country really needs right now is they need more boys to be educated, and not just given an education with the head, but given the whole face. So for me, I speak passionately on that. And maybe I'm a bit biased because I've taught 16 years in an all-boys school, mostly as a deputy principal academic, and I've served under some very good mentors in a boys' school who were role models to us educators there on what it means to serve in a Catholic education boys-run school that is inclusive of everybody, that is not prejudiced or biased against any child, any denomination, but whose sole purpose is to build the mind, to develop character and virtues, and to instill faith in them regardless of where they come. So I begin with, what are the benefits of a Catholic school, a Catholic boys' school, and all Catholic schools for that matter, because I come from that all-boys background and that all-boys sector. This is basically the benefits of what a boys' school is. Number one, character formation. And we need a lot of character formation in young men. Because young men go out into society, young men manage families, young men stand up for what is right. And if that character formation is missing from within them, how is it that they're going to make this happen? You look at the news. Who is fighting on the streets? It's young men that do not have set character formation, that relevant character formation, faith-based character formation to strengthen them, for them to make a difference. So at DLSS, what do we do? I don't know if this is a best practice. I don't know if I'm at a place to say that this is best practice, because I've only been principal 3 years, and it takes time. It takes time to recognize these things. But this is what we do at DLSS for character formation. We tell kids, there are so many rules in our handbook, so many rules written up on the walls, so many rules given out on newspapers. a heated argument, they decide, I'm going to fight, I'm going to walk away. And it's worked. They walked away. So they're learning to manage their conflict. I try to be quick on this. Number 2, faith-based education. So at DLSS, we in a year take in 1,111 boys. This year it was 1,111 boys. The number dropped to 1,062 because of various reasons. But that by far is a very good retention rate. It's a high retention rate. Because boys' education in the country, we have a low retention rate. Low retention rate in keeping boys in school. So DLSS, we tried our best to make sure that everybody remains in school. So we're not prejudiced against anybody. We run our programs. We have prayers, we have assembly and devotion, we have class devotions, we have the evangelists, and we tell them, you may come from elsewhere, but God is a focus of everything that we do in school. And God is present in everything that we do. It's sometimes hard, but we've got to do that. And the number of Catholic boys that we have in DLSS, 252. The number of Seventh-day Adventists, 257. The number of other denominations, you do the math, 600. But when it comes to religious activities, they participate because they want to be there and they think the school offers something good for them. So, Catholic education, service learning is inclusive of anyone, whether you are Catholic or non-Catholic, but we cater for them. And we tell them, some of them haven't been to church. They don't pray at home. But when they come to DLSS, we pray together, we share together, and that's how they know God. And that's how God becomes a part of their lives. The third one, brotherhood and community. I've been there at that school and I've seen it. Maybe in other school too is there, but in an all-boys school, it's very distinct. They have this brotherhood and community that they keep tight. And it has continued from generations and generations, from all the different eras. So we have the Caribou Crash. These are all boys from 1973, and they come together as one group. And they've shared their lives together, they've supported each other, they've strengthened each other, they've contacts to help each other, and they come back to the school and they help the school to go. So that's the good thing about an all-boys Catholic school, is that it develops this brotherhood and this community, sense of community, sense of belonging, sense of wanting to excel as a community and as a group or as a brotherhood itself. Last year, so I just give you examples of best practices. Last year there was a kid that we were going to take out of school. He was on the verge of being removed from school because his absenteeism had gone to around 25 days, and we thought that he needed to take a break and come back and repeat himself. So just when we were on the verge of going and removing that kid from class, and telling him, bring your parents, we talk and we find out how best we can help you, the class came back to us and they told us, they said, Miss, we're going to take care of him. We're going to give him bus fare every day and make sure that he comes to school and he does the work when he finishes school. So that was brotherhood and a sense of community in it. The next one, number 4, service-orientated mindset.
Last minute.
I go through this quickly. Service-orientated mindset. Next one, leadership development. We have assemblies, we have prayers, we have devotion, where they learn how to develop their leadership in prayer, also in sharing, in public speaking. And it's a good thing for boys, because boys need to go out into the community and they need to talk about what is wrong. They need to be able to voice what is wrong, what is not right in the community itself. Next one, respect for others. It's the same in every school. Number 8, discipline and accountability. So we tell them, you do something wrong, what do you want us to do for you? So if they make a decision to do something, they come back to the admin and they tell us, well, it's like this and like this, I'm going to do this. Well, that's accountability for your actions. And we need more men in society to be disciplined and to have that accountability in them. Are we good on timing? 30 seconds?
20.
Preparation for life challenges. So we always have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C, and a plan D at school. So we tell them sometimes school says, go to university, go to colleges. But you know, that's not what school is about. School is about preparing them for life. So now I changed my language. If you want to take a break for a year and do some volunteer work and help in the community or start a business, it is still fine. It is still okay. And when you're ready to go back to school, you go back to school. Number 10, focus on a holistic growth. You know, in an all-boys school, it's just not about the head. Character formation, spirituality, discipline, self-focus. Our aim is every year to produce and send out into society a man of faith, a man of excellence, a man of service, a man of purpose, and a man of respect. And it's good that we have females in an all-boys school. So we stand in front of them as both a mother and a father, so they know what it is to respect women. And if they step out of line and say, what's happening? Oh, I'm sorry, miss, I didn't mean it like that. See, they need strong mentors and strong coaches and strong role models that will show them what is the best practice to have in real life. So these kinds of things. The last bit that I had was the strong Catholic Christian identity, and Brother Anthony and Miss Columbet said it very nicely. All the points that they mentioned, because we come from Lasallian schools, and those are basic foundations of what Lasallian schools are. And not only Lasallian schools, let me be biased in that statement. Also, other congregation schools, that's it. We all have that same faith base, including, we have Jubilee Secondaries, so we've got 4 Lasallian schools. So we gain support from each other and strength from each other. But it's pleasing to know that when from convents they come and tell us, oh, 2 of your boys are in our SRC. They're the head boy and the vice head boy. Oh, so we did make a difference in that kid. They speak very well. Jaika came to us because some of our kids presented virtues and qualities. They were good virtues and qualities, and they wanted to come to our school and work with our school. So these are some practical examples of what we put into our kids that goes out. And yes, they imitate you. And yes, they want to follow you. They try to speak like me. And I think that's a very good thing.